What up, people? What's poppin'? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin'? What's good?
Man. Mac lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Let's look out for all the Macs out there. You feel me?
I feel you. We got to make it happen. So today's show, guys, this show really, let me say this. This show is me trying to show love to the guys who are losing out here. Because I could just ignore this and let dudes fall off the cliff. You understand what I'm saying? But I was just like, it hurts my heart to see when dudes are ignorant to the game. They don't understand this shit. They're constantly thinking that they know things that they don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to break some shit down today. So I titled this, Why Sexually Frustrated Losers. And I really mean losers, because I'm going to explain that in a minute. Why sexually frustrated losers, right, think they don't need a game. You feel what I'm saying? It's the funniest part that the guys who need it the most think they don't need it. You feel what I'm saying? But we're going to get into that in a second. But let's before we get into all of that, though, let's get into this real quick. Let's make this happen.
The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. Shout out to True Savage in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to Monogamous Player, Jay Bird, A Lonely Guy, Jet Lucci, Miles Johnson, Lewis 112, Max Powers, Champuran. I'll be fucking up your names. Certified Tyrone. Who else we had up in the building? Dukalex Nazawaka. Certified Tyrone said he was on the live stream yesterday with the profiles. I want to know which one. Certified Tyrone, which guy were you, so we could know who you was. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he was on there. Shout out to Kwame, Ronnie, what's going on? Chris, what's good? So today's topic, man, why sexually frustrated losers think they don't need game, right? Now, again, the reason why I'm doing this video is because there's a lot of guys out there who, because they're ignorant, they're going to continue to make mistakes, which is going to cause them to actually lose out here in this game. And I don't want motherfuckers to lose, right? Now, this is the thing. You're not a loser because you can't get women.
Right.
You're a loser because you give up and you think that you can't get women just because. You understand? You just you're like, you know what? I can't get women because I'm this. I can't get women because I'm that. And this game shit doesn't work. And this game stuff is nonsense. And all the yada, 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 and all that other nonsense that dudes be talking about. Because it's a cope. You feel what I'm saying?
A lot of negative self-talk.
Exactly. So it's a lot of coping. So, what's funny is, I'll be on these YouTube streets, popping in here and there, watching certain things. Because, whenever somebody's talking about game or somebody's talking about dating coaches or somebody's talking about me, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is these motherfuckers talking about? I want to see what they're talking about. And usually it's some negative defeatist stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So what I want to do is, I took some screenshots of some comments under some videos that I was watching. And I was like, this shit is sad as fucking hell. You understand? This shit hurt my heart. I wanted to I wanted to take these guys and tell them, hey, it's going to be okay, buddy. You're going to get through this. You understand? Because dudes is hurting out here. And what happens is that there's a lot of content that's out here that's trying to make men feel good about their lack of success with women. You understand? Mm-hmm. Listen, if you're a heterosexual man, you're going to want to deal with women. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. You understand what I'm saying? You're attracted to women. You want to forget, marriage and all that other stuff. I'm sure you at least want to have sex with women right now. Mark my words. I want someone to whoever's watching this, if you watch the replay, I want you to mark my words, mark the date. It is January 28th, 2022, right? Within the next few years, I guarantee this is going to happen. Within the next few years, either some of the content creators, or some new content creators are going to come up and they're going to say some shit like, hey guys, there's nothing wrong with you could forget these chicks, just hang out with your boys and just get with them. It's not gay if, you just hang out with your boys and y'all chill in the bed and kind of, if you can't get girls, there's nothing wrong with just chilling in the bed with your boys and cuddling and rubbing up on them. You know what I'm saying? It's not gay. I'm telling y'all, watch, this shit's gonna happen.
Yo, no, hold on, real quick. I saw a fucking TikTok today. I was watching YouTube. I don't be on TikTok, but it was a TikTok video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the TikTok, it was two white boys, right? It was like a spoof or a skit or some shit.
Right.
And he was like, bro, do you mind if I spend the night? And he was like, sure, bro, you can spend the night, no problem.
Right. But
I'm not your boyfriend though. And he was like, all right, cool. And then it kept escalating. It was like, yo, bro, can I hang with you? Can I chill with you? Can I spend the night in your room, in your bed? Right. And he was like, sure, bro, but I'm not your boyfriend though. Going, bro. And I'm like, I had to swipe to the next video. I'm like, no.
He's like, I don't want to see how this ends.
Yeah, I don't want to see how exactly. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'm telling you,
I'm crazy out here right now.
This is the type of shits that's going to go down. And the reason why it's going to go down is because it's going further and further. Watch. People are going to start saying, if you're a guy and you're fucking with women, that's old school, bro. I'm telling you. And so this is where it's leading to, because there's no other place to go but that. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, if you're a gay person, that's cool. I ain't got no, do what you do. And I'm, whatever. I'm fine with all that. I'm not saying this about gay people. I'm talking about straight men. Because they can't get women, they are going to start to rationalize that type of shit. I'm telling you it's going to happen right now. This is the thing. What I want to do is I want to show you guys some screenshots, right? So I was looking at different videos. I don't need to say who the videos are from and all that other stuff. And the guys, if you have a question, leave a Q in the chat. We'll put the question up and we'll get to the question. If you want to call in, the call-in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number, right? So I'm watching some of these videos, and you know, some of these dudes is talking about game and all this other stuff, right? And I saw my name mentioned in some of these videos, which was interesting. And then I saw, just guys just kind of talking about the game, right? So let me pull up one of these screenshots. I'm gonna get to one of these randomly. I don't even know which one is which, but let's get to one of these screenshots. So this guy says, game doesn't exist. It's all about if she chooses you or not, point blank, period. Hold on, let me get my buttons ready. Now, I've been seeing that type of rhetoric a lot where guys say game doesn't exist, right? I've seen that a bunch of times. They're like, there's no such thing as game. Game doesn't mean anything. You understand? And so what happens is that dudes just don't have an understanding of game. You feel what I mean? Hold on, I got to pin this thing to the top. I've been slacking, April. I've been slacking. My bad, April. April's chilling there looking all sexy on the couch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me pin this to the top. But yeah, but what happens is that a lot of these dudes, they don't understand the game. This is why, you understand? April put in the question, why can't you put in the laziness link? They don't understand game. This is why we have the documentary Game Kings, the definition of game, people. You see what I'm saying? So game exists because game is life, people. The game is life. Having game means you have a strategy in this life to do what you want to do. So even with this comment, he's like, oh, it just matters if she chooses you or not. You're still talking about game. You understand what I'm saying? Which dudes don't really get and they don't understand, right? Now let me look at one of these other screenshots. So this guy said, get your money right and your body right. As men, we need to focus on our health and wealth, not on chasing women, because it will come automatically without you even trying. Really? So wait a second. Let's read that again. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I didn't understand. Get your money right and your body right. As men, we need to focus on our health and wealth, not on chasing women, because it will come automatically without you even trying. Now, Miles, I don't know about you, right? I got my money right. Mm-hmm. I got my body right. I'm looking real good right now. You feel what I'm saying? Women don't come to me automatically. April, did you come to me automatically?
No, it took a couple years.
Exactly. It took a while for this to even happen. We was doing the runaround a little bit. It didn't just automatically happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why do these guys get it in their head that it's just going to automatically happen? How? Where they do that at? I want to know. I want to subscribe to that YouTube channel and learn how to automatically just make chicks beat down my door and come to me because I got my money right and my body right and my health right. And it just automatically happens. I want to know. You understand what I'm saying? But see, this is what happens when dudes are ignorant when it comes to the game. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that a lot of guys, they end up becoming sexually frustrated losers. And again, they're losers because they give up on themselves. They're losers because they choose to lose. You understand? That's a good t-shirt. You're choosing to lose. You know what I'm saying? So you choose to lose. You understand? So you got a lot of niggas out here that choose to lose. They're like, oh, well, it's just all about looks and it's all about this and it's all about that. So every time you say shit like that, you're choosing to lose. Whenever you sitting there thinking that women are automatically going to come to you, you're choosing to lose. You see what I'm saying? So you guys, y'all got to get it together, man. But Miles, let's see, what's your thoughts on that shit, man? Before I go to the next.
I mean, you know, you make up shit because you don't know what else to do. Mm-hmm. You understand? And you wish. Okay, look, getting girls is not necessarily complicated, but it takes a little bit of work.
Right.
It actually does take a little bit of work.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part is the thing you have to work against the most is your own mindset.
Exactly.
It's not the women. Because the women that like you are going to like you.
Right.
You understand? It's the mindset that you have to work against, because you have to get past the thought that chicks are not going to like you.
Right.
You understand? It's only the guy that goes out and talks to different women and gives himself a chance to be liked by women.
Right.
Is the type of guy that gets women. These guys are looking for, I don't know what the fuck they're looking for. They're looking for a magic pill. They're looking for some type of easy situation that requires absolutely no work.
Right.
Because they're lazy. And the reason why they're lazy is because they don't believe in themselves.
Right. Exactly.
And look, imagine adding laziness to negative thought. Imagine that's compounding.
Right.
That's a compound in failure.
Right.
That's because look, first of all, if I'm lazy, right, that means I'm only gonna talk to maybe 1 or 2 chicks. And then so I'm already lazy, so I already have a low energy and a you know, I have low energy when approaching a chick, right? So chances are, with my low energy and my laziness, I'm not gonna come off very charming and energetic, and I'm not gonna come off to be the type of guy that she wants to spend time with anyway. So I'm gonna talk to her, and then from that reaction, of her saying, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," "Oh, I'm not interested," I'm going to begin to also, on top of my already lazy attitude, I'm going to also begin to think negatively, because that one chick that I mustered up enough energy to talk to gave me a negative reaction, or what I thought was a negative reaction.
Right.
So therefore, it's going to be my laziness compounded with negative thought that's going to keep me in the same place I'm always going to be. And the best I can do at that point is to get on the internet and say bullshit.
Right. Exactly. See, Rohan Jay said that he thinks what the guy was trying to say is that that builds confidence to attract women, but he still have to have game. Well, this is the thing. If you're using your money and your body to build your confidence, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's like, that's weak game. I keep trying to tell you guys this.
Right.
See,
that's not real confidence.
This is the thing, because if you have no money, then that means you have no confidence. So the thing is this: if your body isn't looking how you want it to look, right, that means you have no confidence. You see what I'm saying? So when it's always these external things, right? And again, you can do certain things to build your confidence, right? But when you do things outside yourself to build your confidence, should be like, if you're gonna do that, that should be icing on the cake. It shouldn't be the cake. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is that if your whole idea of what your confidence is based off of the money you have and you doing this and doing that and all this other extra shit, right? Whenever anybody if your money gets taken away, your situation changes, right? Then that means your confidence changes. That means the way you feel about yourself changes. And this is what guys don't get. And this is why guys always have trouble, not only with women, but just their own confidence level. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't understand this shit. Shout out to my dude K-Zaggin20 in the chat. What's going on, fam?
Yo.
He said it's false confidence built on a house of straws. Exactly.
Manhood is a skill set, man.
Facts. So let me see. So let's look at some more of these other screenshots. Okay, so this one says, when seen from the proper perspective, game is beneath us, unless it's not LOL. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Game is simply low value men masquerading as high value men for a shot at used goods decked out in inflated price tags. You debase yourself and it leaves you short on money and time. Better to preserve your strength and actually work on yourself. Then you don't even have to play the game. You exercise your options. Y'all want me to break this button? Jesus Christ. He quotes a Bible verse, I guess, Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. You guys make me so sad. Yo, what are we doing? What's wrong with these guys? Listen, I feel like, you know what I got to do, Miles? I have every woman that I see from now on, I have to like apologize. I gotta be like, Miss, I apologize for the men today. Like like all the shit you was talking about these dudes, I thought you was just talking shit. But they wasn't just talking shit.
Bro.
like a lot of these dudes out here, like you guys are like, what the fuck?
Bro.
It's crazy. Listen, you guys who have game, let me tell you something. If you have game, listen, you guys have the pick of the fucking litter because most of these niggas out here don't got no fucking game.
It's true. It's very, very true. It's very true.
It's like, yo, what the fuck? Oh my God. This is terrible.
It's very true, man. Yo, every chick, every date I go on, and I'd always ask a chick, so how's the whole dating situation going? How's that going? Every time before they answer the question, they go,
right.
Every time, bro.
Yo.
And usually when I hear that shit, I end up smashing.
Right. Exactly. I got to look at this thing again real quick. I want to break this the fuck down. So he said game is beneath us, yada, yada, yada. Game is simply low value men masquerading as high value men for short. Okay, this is the part where he says a shot at used goods. You know what he's talking about, right? He's talking about the body count. So why I got to learn all this game when I'm trying, when all these girls are the used goods? You know what I'm saying? This is how these niggas think. Actually, I was watching the show today. I'm not going to say who show it was. But I was watching the show today. And the nigga, the host of the show was reading like a comment from one of the super chats. And this goofy nigga in the super chat said, yo, I was on Facebook today and I saw this chick that I smashed like a year ago. And she made a post with her boyfriend up. And he was like, I was laughing because the boyfriend doesn't know that I smashed her a year ago. So he has used goods. I said, nigga, are you an idiot? What's wrong with these niggas?
Wait, so you're lonely at home by yourself, cruising Facebook.
Right.
You're looking at a nigga that got a girl.
Right.
And you're laughing at him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. These dudes are idiots.
Because you smashed before?
Right. So if this guy who was on Facebook, so when he gets a girlfriend, should the guy who smashed his girlfriend before he met her laugh at him too? Like, what kind of stupid shit is this? You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes out here, like, yo, this is crazy. Let me get back to this. So he says, used goods decked out in inflated price tag. See, okay, let me just keep going. He said you debase yourself and it leaves you short on money and time. See, that means you ain't got no fucking game, because if you dealing with a chick or dealing with women and you're short on money and time, you have no fucking game. You know what I'm saying? You have no game. Why are you short on money and time? Why? That's what I want to know.
Yo, these dudes have no autonomy, no personal responsibility.
Right. Well, it was the woman's fault that I'm short on money and time because, she made me take her out on 3 dates and she ain't give me no pussy.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? This is what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, I was short on money and time.
Yo, y'all niggas talking about all that shit, all that used good shit. Y'all niggas better be careful. Y'all not turning into pedophiles and shit, bro.
Right, exactly.
Because, I mean, come on, man. Like, what age these chicks be losing their virginity? You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas gonna be campaigning at hospitals as soon as a couple give birth and shit. As soon as they gonna speak to the mom, and be like, listen, I was wondering. Your daughter turns 18. Could you watch her, make sure her body count is, make sure she don't fuck nobody? Because I'm trying to get at that. You know what I'm saying? I need something nice and you know what I'm saying? Like ripe and shit. You feel me?
Yo, Honestly though, I'm saying like niggas would have to come with a couple million though, and put it in a trust fund for my daughter. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta come correct with that shit.
This is what they gonna do, and then the daughter's gonna sneak out and do her thing, and then she gonna have to pretend she's still a virgin and shit. This is how crazy this shit gets. I'm telling you.
Yo, pussy snaps back, guys. Like it
exactly. But see, they would need to have game and deal with women and know that. But dudes who don't have, you see how it correlates with the dudes who don't understand the shit. They're not getting it.
Yo, there's something that y'all need to understand about pussy.
Mm-hmm.
When a chick is feeling you, the walls be gripping your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So I don't know where y'all niggas be coming, like where y'all come from with all this acting like just because a bitch got a body count or just because she had sex before, it automatically means that, fucking the girl is like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Right. Exactly.
Like, the chicks that I fuck with, all of them feel like virgins to me, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The chicks that I fuck with, all of them feel like virgins to me. And I ain't no porn star. I ain't crazy like that. But the chicks that I fuck with, it be tight. You hear me? What? These chicks be giving me that Kegel action.
Mm-hmm.
And I be getting, oh my God.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to show, hold on. He said virginity was considered sacred at one time because it represents loyalty and love for the spouse you marry. Even the men were supposed to be virgins too. People lost self-control. You ain't disciplined. Let me tell you guys something about sex, right? Nature doesn't give a fuck about your discipline. You understand what I'm saying? Nature don't give a fuck about your discipline.
Wait, what did I hear just now?
What happened? What are you talking
about? I heard like a woman moaning or something.
Oh, that was April in the back. They heard you yawning and shit.
Oh, she was yawning. Oh shit.
He thought he was moaning. He's like, what's going on?
I was like, let me, the niggas fuck around and call you a cuckold or
I know, like April back there. He's like, Locario was doing the live stream and his girl was back there getting it. His girl was like this in the background. And then we heard Lexington Steele in the back.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh, it's too funny. Oh my God. The internet is hilarious. But anyway, man, but this is what I'm saying about this whole discipline shit, right? I did a whole show about this, right? See, discipline is either you're doing more of something that you need to do and making that a habit, or you're doing less of something that you should stop doing because it's detrimental to you. You understand? That's basically what it is when it comes to discipline. Right now, if you're having sex, you understand? If you're having sex and you're protecting yourself and you're being responsible, right? And it's not detrimental to you and you're not doing it because of any trauma or any other, issues, then you're good. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people, when it comes to sex, they always put this they put it on a pedestal, they make it this big thing, and it's really not that serious.
Wait, what? No, let's highlight at Steven real quick.
He said, I had a family that was destroyed by adultery, drugs, and depression. I lost someone to suicide because they lost their wife and their parents died tragically. All kinds of shit evil men like you don't get.
Wow. Wait. So what is he trying to say? That if we keep fucking these bitches that we fucking,
right,
at some point our family is gonna be destroyed. Yo, Locario, how many bitches you done fucked in your life?
Hundreds.
And I'm making my way up to 50.
Right.
listen, Steven, and no disrespect to your family, but if your family got destroyed, it is because of the choices the members of your family has made.
Right. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Ain't got nothing to do
with us. It don't have nothing to do with sex.
Right.
Sex and porn and all that shit is like a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Guns don't kill people.
Mm-hmm.
People with guns kill people.
Exactly.
Sex don't do nothing to nobody.
Right.
It's people who abuse sex.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck people up.
Mm-hmm. Who's irresponsible.
I don't have non-consensual sex.
Mm-hmm.
I don't abuse women.
Mm-hmm.
When I put my hands around a bitch's neck,
mm-hmm.
You know what she says to me?
Go ahead. Do it.
She says, yes.
Oh man.
When I got a bitch in my bed and I'm hitting it from the back and I grab her hair like this,
mm-hmm.
She says, right there, harder, harder. That's what she says. Okay.
Dick is a gift.
Bro, stop. You see, the thing is, these guys don't have the personal responsibility right, to make the right choices based on what they truly want out of life and from themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, look, there's a difference between living life and having life happen to you.
Right.
There's a difference between making the choices to do shit and then just fucking bitching when you allow life to happen to you.
Wait, hold on. What's this other shit he said?
Sorry.
You post that up.
All right, I'll do it. Hold on.
I got it.
You fucking.
You post that shit.
No, you do it.
I'm doing it. Go ahead. All right, so it says, I know you can't fuck it up. It says, yes, it's about choices, but it would be sad if someone who loved you, who went through shit and married you, hoping things would change, and you found her falling apart. It would bother. It should, bro. See, all your statements. Steven? Let me teach you about life, right? Let me give you a life lesson, okay? All your statements is about somebody doing something or feeling some way and then blaming somebody else about their shit. That's all your statements is about. You understand what I'm saying? Because you said, okay, it would be sad if someone who loved you, who went through shit and married you, hoping things would change. Why is she hoping things? That's on her. She's hoping things would change. See, she can't hope things would change. The only thing she needs to hope that changes is anything going on within her. You see what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I said. Instead of taking personal responsibility and actually living life through decision making and the willingness to deal with whatever consequence of your own choices, what did he say? She's hoping, meaning that she's letting life happen and she just hopes that things work out instead of actually doing the work that it takes to make. Steven, this is not the place for you, bro. You sound like you've been through some traumatic shit and you need to go talk to a fucking therapist.
Right.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here, because if I get a little excited and start cussing, then then it's gonna be traumatic for you all over again.
Right.
Don't come over here, bro.
And you can be like, this evil man.
And seriously, and that's the thing with a lot of fucking people on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
The real truth is that a lot of you motherfuckers need to go talk to somebody.
Right.
A lot of you motherfuckers hear us talking because listen, our audience is men who are trying to understand how to understand themselves so they can relate to the opposite sex.
Right.
That's who we're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here to talk about what the fuck you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a fucking therapist and pay them to talk about what you want to talk about.
Facts.
We're not here to fix your fucking trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And if what we say, if you feel that it adds to your trauma, turn it off right now.
Facts. Real shit. Oh, shit.
This is Mac Lives Matter. We're not therapists over here, nigga.
Right.
We're not therapists over here. And if you feel that your trauma is being triggered, please, I beg you, I beseech you, turn this shit off right now, because nobody gives a fuck about your fucking feelings.
Go in. Go in.
That's why a lot of these other niggas get so many fucking numbers. A very good percentage of their followers, bro, are niggas that are there for trauma bonding.
Exactly.
They've been traumatized by sex, by women, by different people in their life, maybe past relationships, past girlfriends. They've been touched by their fucking uncle, whatever. So when we get up on here and we be like, yo, so this is what you need to do if you want to fuck bitches. Then they be like, I remember when I was younger and something happened, and that's exactly how my uncle sounded. And then when my mom left me with him for that weekend and he touched me, listen, I'm not trying to make light of people's trauma, but I'm serious. If what we have to say triggers you, turn this shit off. Go talk to somebody.
Listen, y'all don't want me to get mean on here. I'm just saying. No,
for real, because this is what these niggas do, bro. This is what these niggas do.
Yo.
Look, again, the core of our audience is for men who are seeking to understand their own identity so they can learn how to relate to the opposite sex, so they can have more sex, more dates, and overall better relations to women, to the opposite sex.
Right.
That is the core of our audience. A lot of you niggas think you gonna come here and we're gonna fucking put our arm around you and coddle you and make you feel better about the fact that you're fucking up with your own identity. That's not what we're here for. And that's why, in my eyes, yes, there are only two fucking genders. The rest of you niggas who got issues, go talk to somebody.
Right.
This is not the place for you. Nigga, we ain't got numbers like that anyway. It's only 240 something people watching now. And though I'm grateful for them, the reason why I point that out is because understand, we're not here for the numbers. We're here for the message.
Exactly. That's facts. That's facts. And you know what's interesting? You know what's interesting how there's other people have thousands and thousands of people watching live on their shit and thousands of people. But for some reason, we're the big bad wolf. How did that happen?
Exactly. What the fuck?
like how did that happen? You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Like, how did that happen where we have that much of an impact? You understand what I'm saying? But, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Because look, see, let's get into some more of these fucking these screenshots of these niggas that got issues. But it's the thing. So this next screenshot was actually a screenshot that I took off of the video I did when I was being interviewed by Alex from Playing with Fire. So shout out to him. But I was going through the comments and I was like, these guys, so sad. But anyway, so he said, this dude is talking BS. The dude he's talking about is me. He's basically saying Locario is talking BS. I agree with Alex. You have to somewhat chase women when it comes to online dating. They have all the power because they have more choices. Unless she's a 5 or below, she's getting blown up with dudes texting her all the time. If you think you're going to be like either we smash or I'm out, she won't give you a shite, a shit or whatever, because she doesn't know you from Adam. She got enough dudes to pick from. The dude should show some receipts like Alex does, because otherwise I ain't buying it. Oh my Jesus. So basically I was on the show and I was telling them something like, about Tinder and all this other shit. And I'm like, yo, just charge these chicks to the game if they're not trying to fuck with you and all that. He's saying, oh, but you have to chase the girls because they have all the power. You know what I'm saying? This is the time. I'm telling you guys, watch. Nick, they already started doing cuddle parties for niggas. I'm telling you. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out Coach Justin in the building. Shout out to you, bro. It's only a matter of time. But this is what I'm saying, where you have sexually frustrated losers who think they don't need a game or don't need to adhere to the game. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. Now, the last screenshot I'm gonna show you is, it's from another video, and this guy blatantly talked about me, and I was like, wow, these people are fucking idiots. But let's look at this shit. So this is a video where it was talking about dating coaches and PUA. So he says, Locario is one of the biggest scammers on here. So,
yo, oh my God.
So it says, yes, bro. And you know what? I'm actually amazed by how many people follow his content and give him so much kudos when he's doing nothing than selling snake oil. Too many delusional people out there. So then this guy says, can you explain why do you believe Locario is a scammer? So he says, simple. None of his products work. He advocates approaching hundreds of women on it only to constantly get rejected hundreds of times, and believes in game and confidence, which is BS. If you're not attractive, none of that shit matters. I mean, I don't hate the dude or have any personal beef with him. I just don't agree with what he says. This is ridiculous. So he said game and confidence is BS. And he says that I'm a scammer because I advocate for you approaching hundreds of women and you're going to get constantly rejected. So therefore I'm a scammer. Interesting. So by your logic, people who are career coaches are scammers too, because they tell you to go after, different jobs. They tell you to push yourself and go out there. Fitness coaches are scammers too, because they tell you to go to the gym every week and eat right. And, if you're doing that and you're not losing weight as quickly as you thought, then they're scammers, right? You understand what I'm saying?
No, but seriously, think about how many reps you're supposed to, that a personal trainer tells you to do. Think about that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You pick up a weight and move it.
Mm-hmm.
How many reps is that in a week?
Right.
And we're telling you, it takes practice. You basically, you got to work on your social skills if you want to be relatable to people.
Right.
And that's a scam?
Right. What's funny is, what's funny? I always say this, right? Okay, cool. Approaching women, you're going to get rejected. It's a scam. Just don't approach women. Okay, let's go with that. Cool. We're not approaching women. Now, I beg you, I plead with you guys. I want to know, since we're not going to approach women, what do we do to get women?
What do we do, guys?
What do we do, guys?
What do we do? Somebody put it in the chat, please.
Please, somebody put in the chat. If we don't approach women, what do we do to get women? Because nobody talks about that. All dudes say is don't approach women and don't cold approach and all this other stuff. Cool, okay, fine. Well, what do we do besides that? They're going to say, oh, wait for choosing signals, right? Now, okay, you wait for choosing signals. Guess what? You still got to approach. Even though you're waiting for choosing signals, you still got to approach. But remember, you can't validate them. But then remember, by you approaching them in the first place is validating them. So so if we can't validate them, we can't approach them, how are we supposed to get women? How? You see what I'm saying? You notice all of the information and all of the advice. Don't approach women. Don't validate them, right? Be on your purpose, get your money. So basically, this is you, and this is the women over here. They're like, don't approach the women. No, don't approach the women. Stay over here, be on your purpose, make the money. And then the women are just supposed to hop over here and then be all over you. Really, nigga? This is what I'm saying.
By osmosis, maybe?
Right. It's supposed to automatically happen, Miles. Automatically, it's supposed to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the thing where, guys, I don't get that. I don't get it. We have to replace approaching women with something. Because if we don't approach them, how are we going to get them? Because trust and believe, you guys on the internet need to understand that there's a thing called reality outside the internet. And in reality outside the internet, guess what? Niggas is approaching women. Dudes is hollering at chicks online all day. Dudes is hollering at girls in the street all day. So guess what? If you don't approach women, it's just going to be you not approaching women and you not getting girls. Because trust and believe this. Guys will say, well, you know what? I'm going to wait for choosing signals. You can't wait for choosing signals because women aren't going to give you choosing signals. Because if you're a guy who's complaining about approaching and getting rejected all the time, you're the type of guy who wouldn't be getting choosing signals. Who's choosing a loser? You see what I'm saying? If you're such a loser, how are you getting choosing signals? Can somebody answer that? If you're crying about having to approach women because they're going to reject me and I'm scared they're going to reject me, if you're getting rejected all the time and you can't get no pussy, how in the fuck is a chick actually choosing you? How is that? That doesn't make any. It's a contradiction.
Locario, look. They're gonna get they're gonna get by on loser's charm.
Hold on, April wanted to say something real quick. Go ahead, April. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is how I feel like about choosing signals, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, do you remember when you were like in high school or grade school and you had a dance and all the boys were just standing against the wall waiting for something to happen while the girls were just out there having fun because they didn't give a shit?
Right.
Like, those are the guys that are still sitting around waiting for choosing signals.
Facts.
Guys that were lining the wall waiting for something to happen to them instead of making their life for themselves. And the ones that were out there having fun are the guys that are going out and approaching women today.
Facts, exactly. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. And that's all I'm saying, guys. Look, y'all could not approach women if y'all want to. I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? The guys that we coach, you understand what I'm saying? They're actually getting success. So if you want to sit on the sideline and not get success, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is that a lot of these guys who complain and who bitch and who moan and who are sexually frustrated and who are losers, they're saying all that, oh, well, it's a scam because you approach and women reject you. Oh, shit, really? So wait, hold on. I didn't know this, Miles. So when you approach women, there's going to be some women who are not going to want to talk to you and get with you? Wow. I had no idea that happens. So because that happened, that means that game is a scam or I'm scamming? Like, because women are going to reject you?
Now, listen, when I was in school, I played JV basketball, right? And the coach said that we had to, practice our free throws.
Right.
And when I stepped up to the free throw line and I shot my free throw and I missed, I went over to the coach and I hit him in the head with the ball. And I was like, you bitch ass coach, what the fuck do you mean?
Exactly.
Why you over here shooting free throws when I shoot the free throws, I miss?
Exactly. Right. Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's the coach fault. For telling me to go practice free throws.
Right.
Because why should I try to practice free throws when there are times when I'm gonna miss some of my free throws? Why should I practice that?
Right.
And why is the coach scamming me, telling me that I should go practice?
Exactly right.
Look, all I need to do is get better grades in school, work out, right? Be on my purpose, and then my free throw percentage will just get better automatically.
Automatically, exactly. That's what Yo, do these guys realize how stupid they sound? That's the perfect fucking example. Like, when you say it with other things, it sounds so ridiculous. But see, guys who don't understand women, they think, oh, well, women just want money and clout and all this other stuff. So all I got to do is get my money up. And then the woman will come. No, they're not. Nigga, listen, guys, I keep trying to tell y'all this. This shit is not going to happen automatically. You're going to be a guy who has his money up, who still can't get women. Period. And miss me with all that shit about, oh, these the ran through chicks and the this and the that and these hoes and all this other stuff. Listen, you guys out there, you're not even in the situations right now dealing with women, period. You understand what I'm saying? And dudes, and this is the funny part, a lot of these dudes, and shout out to my dude Platinum Elite in the chat. Shout out to you, my brother. But a lot of these dudes out here, they're not even in the game right now. They're not really doing anything. They're just like, because again, like I said, if you don't approach women, what else is there to do? So you're a guy, you want to get girls. Fuck all this internet shit. When you turn off YouTube, when you are not online, when you're actually just living your life, how do you get women? How? Because you either have to approach them, right? Or that's it. I don't know. What else is there? Like, how the fuck do you get them? You understand what I'm saying? Like, because look, you approach them, whether it's cold approach. You approach them, whether it's choosing signals. You approach them, whether it's online. You understand what I'm saying? Because you still got to set shit up and do shit, right? Social circle, you still got to approach them. Right? And so all of the dudes that's like, well, I'll wait for the girls to come to me. I'll wait for the girls to come to me. I'll wait for the girls to come to me. Nigga, ain't no girls coming to you. And if a girl is coming to you, it's not happening in a fast enough rate for it to even matter. Mm-hmm. This is what guys want to talk about. Oh, well, I get choosing signals. Okay, cool. How many choosing signals you got? Well, maybe like once a month. Nigga, what? You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, these dudes, they're so goofy with this. And it's unfortunate because these are the guys who are sexually frustrated, right? And these are the guys who feel as if they don't need game, or that game is stupid, or game doesn't exist. These are the guys who are going to realize later on down the line. Because let me tell you something. Because earlier I was saying that dudes is going to start filling each other up. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to happen right now. Let me tell you why it's going to happen. And let me tell you why I'm so confident and why I know that's going to happen. Because, and this is for you guys out there. And please, if you have friends like this, guys who are watching this right now, send them this video. Tell them to go to the 52-minute mark, because I'm about to tell them what's going to happen to them. I'm going to tell them their future. I already know the future, right? What it is this. A lot of these dudes, right? You know how dudes are saying social media changed the game, right? The reason why dudes are saying social media changed the game is because they're like, oh, well, the game is harder now because of social media. Because they're like, oh, women get all this attention, validation, whatever. What they don't realize is the only guys who are saying that social media changed the game in the sense of it being a harder thing to get women are the guys who have a hard time getting women. Or who've been having a hard time getting women. The guys who already didn't have game, right? So now, what happens is, as time goes on, the weaker your game is, the harder it's going to be for you to get women, right? Exactly. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to get my money up and go in the gym and I'm going to just have women come to me, when you realize that women aren't going to come to you, guess what's going to happen? You're going to say, shit. All this shit that these other niggas on YouTube was telling me was bullshit. They told me to get on my purpose. They told me to fucking get my money up. They told me to do all this other shit and women will come. And it's not happening. And then you're going to see me like, shit, maybe these fucking evil guys, Locario and Miles, the shit that they were saying, maybe that scammer Locario was right. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're going to be like, shit, I got to actually approach these girls. And guess what's going to happen? Because you have weak ass game, because your mouthpiece is shit, because your confidence is low, because you ain't got no fucking swag, you don't know how to dress, you understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to talk to women, you're scared of rejection, all this other stuff. It's going to be hard for you to attract a woman. Now, what happens when it's hard for you to attract a woman and get access to a woman? What is the thing that's going to happen when you can't get a girl? I mean, the answer to that, just go to your local jail, your local prison. See, when there's no access to the women, see, the women are there, but guess what? You guys are going to be invisible to the women because you have no game. So they might as well not be there. So the only people who are going to be visible to you are men. And so what's going to happen is that because you can't get a girl, right? Unless you're tricking. You understand what I'm saying? So that's probably going to be the first course of action is tricking. But what's going to happen is that dudes at some point is going to get tired of the tricking because they're like, damn, well, I'm fucking these girls that I'm tricking off, but it's just, I'm not really feeling it because I got to pay these bitches, right? They're going to feel some type of way. So now what's going to happen is at some point, because you can't get access to women, because you can't get a girl, you're going to say, you know what? I don't know what to do. But then guess what? Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to know what to do, but then guess what? There's going to be new content creator guy. And he's going to come out and say, hey guys, fuck these hoes. And you're going to be like, yeah, because these women, they don't want to be approached. You're going to be like, yeah, they don't want to be approached. And they're going to be like, they're not even giving out choosing signals anymore. Yeah, well, I'm not getting choosing signals. The other nigga said wait for choosing signals, but I'm not getting choosing signals. So he's going to be like, come on, bro. Just get you a best friend. Matter of fact, get you a Chad because we all like looking at Chads, right? Because Chads look good, right? So hang out with a Chad because he's good looking, right?
No.
And have Chad come over for a Netflix night and, and then they're gonna be like, he was like, hold on, guys, this is not gay. It's not gay, okay? It's not gay. We're just doing a new thing. This is a new thing because remember, the new thing was MGTOW, then the new thing was Red Pill, and now the new thing is this.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? So this is gonna be the new thing. We'll call it jawline game. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it'll be. It'll be jawline game. So we're gonna start the jawline game. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys just hang out with guys who have jawlines, chill with them, and because you're sexually frustrated and he's sexually frustrated. I don't know. Maybe I just might, you know what I'm saying? And it's not gay though. It's not gay. It's okay.
Wait. Wait, check this out, man. Check this shit out. Can you see it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my God. What are we about to watch?
Hold on. Let me refresh it. Hold on.
Like meeting you, man.
Yo, nice to meet you too, bro. We should chill more often.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, but you're not my boyfriend.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, later, dude.
Okay, see you later.
See you later. Yo, Tony, we've been chilling a lot. I was wondering, you want to move in with me?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, all right, cool. But you're not my boyfriend. Hey, yo, Tony.
Yeah.
I got you some flowers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but you're not my boyfriend.
Thanks.
Tony, I've been thinking I'm going to stop taking PrEP. I mean, you're the only one I'm hooking up with.
Really? Okay.
But you're still not my boyfriend. Cheers, babe. I can't with these niggas. I'm telling you. Jawline game, bro. That's going to be the new shit. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is what YouTube and the content creators are going to start doing. They're grooming you to get away from women, bro. That's what I'm trying to listen. Women are evil. Okay, they're evil. They're the source of all your problems, and they're the source of all of your frustrations in life. You understand what I'm saying? It's women are the enemy. Okay, that's what you got to understand. So. They said the rainbow pill. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is what's going to happen.
Wow. Yes. The rainbow pill.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
It's going to be the new shit. That's going to be the new shit. So I want y'all to understand that this is where it's going, because remember, dudes are going to be forced to do this because they can't get women. Remember, because social media made it harder to get girls. So if you can't get girls, what else is there to do? What else is there to satisfy your sexual urge? Now, most of these dudes out here, you know what it is though? This is what's going to happen. Because niggas get their money up, they could at least trick. So hopefully for you guys out there, hopefully that'll be a saving grace for a little while.
So shout out to the passport bros. You feel what I'm saying? They ahead of the curve. Shout out to y'all niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Justin, he said red pill was so 2021. Oh my God, it's gonna be the rainbow pill for 2022. Yo, oh my God. Oh
look,
man.
It's just gonna be more chicks out here to give the gift to, man.
Right, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. But let's take some calls real quick. Guys, you want to call in? 516-381-2224. 516-381-2224 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to the questions in a second. Let's go to 850, then 718. 850 is popping. Who this?
What's up with your Locario? This Platinum.
What up, Platinum? What's going on, my brother? What's good? Did you donate?
Yes, of course.
That's my nigga. That's my dude.
Whether I call in or not, bro. You and your homie right there, I'm always sending you guys something. Y'all some real dudes. You guys inspirational to a lot of dudes. What? Let me tell you something. Let me just say this right here. About a year ago or whatever, year and a half, I came here. I was new.
Right.
This civil war that goes on between these manosphere dudes and these game guys. I didn't understand it, but then I started. So what it is? This is what it is. An ego trip. Locario, they look at a brother like you and yourself, Miles, and your whole collection of brothers. You know, all you brothers. They see you guys confident. You guys, you ain't wavering. You'll stand up to these bitches, bro. They can bring it. I'm bringing it. I'm finna get at them.
Right.
I'm finna slow them. I'm finna fuck on them. They don't like that. They want, because they've been beaten down. Because they've been hurt. They're crying. She broke my heart, man. Never trust a woman, man.
Right.
They want to believe everybody, and it's like, man, no. I feel you, my brother. I don't. Look, you hurting, brother. We understand it. But we're trying to help. No, you're a liar.
Right.
You can never get a woman. That's what's going on, brother.
Right. That's facts. It's terrible. It's terrible. Unfortunately, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, man. So look, and it's an ego on their part. And it's like you got a whole collection of men who got a proven record. They got pelts. They ain't got no one bitch. They got relationships, and they can get them in right now. And you guys don't want to talk to them. You learn something now. No, I'm an incel, and women, they don't want to just bow down and kiss my behind because I'm too short or I wear eyeglasses.
Right.
It's just crazy, man. I ain't never, Locario, and shout out to your channel, and I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, brother. I appreciate it. I swear to God, where I'm from, I ain't never heard no man catch an L off how he look, his height, or his eyeglasses. I swear, you gotta get. It's like throwing a person into a pool. You gotta swim or you're gonna drown.
Exactly.
There are no excuses.
Exactly. That's what it is, bro. Man, we appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my dude. Platinum in the building. Appreciate you, man. I think this is Moses. Moses, what's going on, bro? What's popping with you?
Yeah, I donated. How y'all doing, man?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, ain't nothing, man. I like the fact that I listened to this, I decided to call in. Now, yesterday y'all was talking about the profiles. And I was like, okay, if you would have looked at my profile, you'd see that this dude Moses really do look good. But at the same time, that goes to show
Moses, pause. Go ahead.
No. But listen. I don't at the same time, guess what? Why did I get on them bad boys membership? Because I was struggling to get women, obviously.
Right.
You understand? But here's the thing I want to discuss with this topic. Now I know, like I said, I know a lot of dudes who was not getting women because they lazy, obviously.
Right.
And then, you know, they come crying to me. You understand why they can't get women and why they can't get women, why they can't get women. I'm like, bro, the only thing I can tell you is, bro, you got to go out there. Now, I even referred Jada to them. You understand? I told them, yo, get on the membership. They're like, man, y'all, they was like, yo, y'all bullshitting. You understand? Y'all scam. Y'all just taking that money. I said, bro, if you really think about it, you got all this money to spend, right? On all these expensive clothes and all that other shit. And you're still not attracted to women.
Right.
But you ain't got money to get on the membership.
Right, exactly.
Now, meanwhile, you coming to me. Now, listen to this. Meanwhile, you coming to me, a nigga who hardly could get women for advice, right?
Right.
But now, here's the thing. How was I able to get a chick once in a blue moon to smash? Because I went out. You understand? Yeah, on a whatchamacallit, social media, I wasn't having too much success. I'm gonna be real about that. But because I went out, because I went to talk to women, I played the numbers game, I was able to get a chick to smash. You understand? So, but those guys, they're not out there. They just say they don't got time. But I'm like, yo, when are you? What days are you free? They said like Saturdays. I said, okay, so why won't you come with me so we could play the numbers game together, so we can make things happen with women? What those guys say? Nah, man. You know, nah, man. Like, man, let me stay home, man. Let me stay home, man. I'm tired. I said, okay, cool. So I go out by myself.
Right.
That's it. You know, so you know, and one last thing I want to mention, like choosing signals, man. Listen, my experience is not gonna happen. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not gonna happen. In fact, I had that happen one time. That was years ago. One time, and guess what? Even when a chick walked up to me, guess what? I still had to open my mouth. I still had to say something.
Right.
I still had to make the reaction. I still had to plan the date. So either way, it comes back with the man.
Right.
You understand? So, but guess what? After that one time, it never happened. And guess what that lead to? Nothing.
Exactly.
No sex, nothing.
Exactly.
So therefore, you got out. Now the chick that I hooked up with, how did it happen? It would have never happened if I would have sat there in a corner like a loser. I went up and talked. That's what I did.
Right.
So,
nah, that's some real shit.
Thanks for taking my call, man.
Appreciate it, Moses. Appreciate it, my brother. Moses out there getting it in, man. He's getting it the fuck in. Shout out to Moses.
My man Moses is parting the legs like the Red Sea.
Exactly. So let's get to some of these questions though in the chat. So Lonely Guy said, Locario, is it possible I can reset my Tinder profile for another critique next month? Yes, but make sure you do some improvement so we could do like a side by side. We could be like, this is where it was and this is where it's at. So we could, see some improvements. You feel what I'm saying? Next question. Can you take a girl out to eat if the food costs like $10 for both of you?
No.
This is the thing, bro. This is the thing, man. This is the thing. And a general rule of thumb is you don't want to take a chick out to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. I'll say, let's back it up a little. Let's back this shit up a little, right? What you want to do is, in general, right? You want to be able to do things with a woman that you like to do, but at the same time, though, you still want to make what you're doing with the woman appropriate for what she deserves at the time. So, for example, I might love to go traveling. I might like to go get on a plane. Let's say I got a private jet and shit. I just like to travel to different, countries and states, and that's what I like to do. If I'm going on a date with a girl for the first date, she ain't getting on my plane. We ain't going traveling. You understand what I'm saying? We'll do something else that I like to do, like getting drinks. We could do that. That's some chill, low-key shit. We'll do that, but I'm not taking you out to on my plane. You feel what I'm saying? So what it is that when you first deal with a chick, you don't want to do too much too soon. So you taking her to get food is basically, we're going to dinner. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to sit down. I'm giving you dinner. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're already starting the interaction off with doing something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
It's just to do something, take her ass for a walk in the park. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do something low key, chill, and quick, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let her earn her way into other things like that. That's all I would say with that. You understand what I'm saying? So you said the other question is, how do you feel about telling a girl to get tested before y'all become sexually active with each other? Man. I look at it like this, bro. I look at it like this, man. See, there's certain things, right? Because, okay, think about it this way. Because I'm trying to say this in the most, like, nicest way so it don't sound crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But think about it this way. Understand that a lot of the sexual situations, like I commend you for wanting to be safe, which you should be, right? But you have to make sure you're the safest in what you're doing, right? So that means wearing a condom. You understand what I'm saying? That means also being discerning about the women that you're dealing with. Because what I find interesting is that there's a lot of guys that are willing to just pay for pussy, and they're not concerned about none of this shit, right? Isn't that interesting? But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, but what I'm saying is this. A lot of the sexual situations that you get into when it comes to casual sex is because there is a flow from meeting to sex that happens organically and naturally. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine every girl you're trying to holler at or get with or hook up with, you say, hey, listen, we got to go get tested before we do this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking ruining the flow. You understand what I'm saying?
See, if a chick want me to eat her pussy,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Within the first, in the first couple months, I'm like, all right, I might need a test because we got to be sure about these things.
Right. Now, again, this all depends on the type of person you are, right? Now, some people, they're super paranoid. They want to do that. Cool. That's on you. Do what you do. I'm not saying you shouldn't. What I'm saying is that a lot, because I know you young grandpa call in talking about, oh, I was with this girl and then this happened and then that happened. You're just putting a whole other obstacle in your way. So again, what I'm saying is make sure you protect yourself wearing a condom. You understand what I'm saying? And also make sure that you are discerning who you're dealing with. Because there's girls that I messed with in the past. Well, actually, I didn't mess with them because I was like, I ain't fucking this girl because she's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And I see how she rolls, and I'm like, I'm not taking that chance. You understand what I'm saying? But just the average, everyday, normal chick, y'all are in the zone. Shit is going and flowing. Just make sure you protect yourself and make sure that you get checkups every 3 months. You understand what I'm saying? But every girl that you're dealing with, saying to her, unless you're in the situation where you're like one of these people that court a chick and y'all are like dating each other on some intention shit, and y'all are like trying to move towards being together on some fucking goofy ass shit that a lot of these motherfuckers do out here nowadays, then I get it. I get you doing that. But a random chick that you're hollered at and met off of Tinder that you try to like just see what's popping with, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Most girls are not gonna say, oh yeah, young grandpa, I'm gonna go to get tested this weekend and then I'm gonna come back to fuck you. No. See, let me tell you guys something. Most of the time when you're dealing with chicks, you have to strike while the pussy's hot.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? Or it's not gonna happen. That's what you gotta understand. I'm just talking real shit. Most of the time, if you're with a chick and she and you want to fuck her and she wants to fuck you, and then you say, hey, how about we wait a little? How about we do this next week? Next week is never gonna come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in them situations plenty of times. Because there were times where I couldn't smash, but I wanted to, and I was like, fuck. Because I actually had to go to work or whatever the fuck it was. Like I couldn't logistically do it at the moment. Right. And I said to myself, I'm like, yo, how about we meet up this weekend, because I can't do it tonight because blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. 99% of the time, it does not happen. It doesn't happen.
Yo, I had to learn that big time facts. I had to learn that shit, bro.
It's crazy.
Yo, because oh man, I had real choosing signals a couple times.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I'm I can't really do it now, but let me call you on Saturday though.
Right, exactly.
Yo, I'm talking about I'm talking about I could have had it right there. Like
exactly.
Right there. Like we could have just eased into the bathroom and I could have had it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but I'm in the middle of a photo shoot. You understand? Right, but I'm trying to be professional. And I'm like, look, let me, give me a number real quick. Let me call you on Saturday and da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, definitely. Because I'm trying to get a piece of that and da-da-da-da.
Right.
I just love bald niggas like you. And I hit her up. Yo, what's good? Let's meet up. But no, like straight ghost. I'm like,
like no response. Exactly.
No fucking response at all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
No. Protein deficiency. No.
This is young grandpa.
Microscopic silicovolcanic coniosis. No. Unsatisfying sex life. Yes, but please don't you say that word. What? Sex. Feeling about hearing your elderly father talk about sex. I had sex.
Yo, listen. Let me tell. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Young grandpa.
Yo, Giovanni said it. Young grandpa gonna ask, "Are you vaccinated?"
Yo, some real shit. Also, real shit. Yo, that shit don't even come up.
It's crazy.
Conversation.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Y'all niggas with all this COVID shit. I mean, look, COVID, I still wear my mask and all that. So don't even get it twisted. Both me and Locario got fucking COVID. So we know that.
Right.
But still, bro, like, yo, listen, everything is a fucking risk.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's something called the kissing disease?
Mm-hmm.
Mononucleosis.
Right. All of that shit.
All that shit, man.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just you got to be just as careful as you could be. But you thinking you're gonna meet a random chick at the bar and be like, "Hey, baby, how about we go get tested this weekend?" And then no, it's not gonna fall through. I'm telling you.
Listen,
it's not gonna happen.
Listen, if you are one of those dudes that need for a bitch to get tested before y'all fuck, you better play the numbers game like a motherfucker. I tell you
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We tell niggas to talk to at least 5 women a day so you can have 25 by the end of the week.
Right.
You need to have 25 every hour.
Because Miles, think about this. Niggas are having trouble getting a girl on a date. To meet them for a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Meet them for a drink.
Mm-hmm.
So you trying to tell me you have issues getting a girl to meet you on a date that you're most likely paying for. And you think she's going to go out of her way to not only go get tested, but then also meet you the next day or another day after she gets her results? What? Yeah, I mean, y'all really, yeah. Like, this is what I was like, does that make sense? You have a hard time, a girl flakes on you to meet up with you so you can get her a drink for free.
For free.
For free. And she's supposed to actually go get tested, go take time out of her day, go to the clinic, get tested, wait for the results, and then hit you back up.
And yo, they gotta stick you with a needle and all that.
Yeah. So you really think a chick gonna do all that shit? And you have a hard time getting her to just meet up with you for a date? Come on, guys. Come on. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's continue real quick. Hold on, let me get rid of that one. So it says, oh yeah, we just did that one. Let's get rid of that one. It says how to bring up sex during a date. Go to badboymembership.com right now, and you can check all that out. And also, look, let me show you guys something real quick. Let me pull up the screen real quick. Share screen. Hold on.
Is it this one? Hold on, let me share the screen. Okay, look, let's share the screen. So y'all know we ain't bullshitting out here, right? Now, this is the membership page. This is the newest membership program we have on the membership. Hold on, let me get to this shit real quick. Let me get to this so I could pull this over a little bit. So this new one is called How to Vet a Woman for Casual Sex. Right? Because we were just talking about, young grandpa was saying, like, should I tell her to get tested? Yada, yada, yada. Now, what we want you guys to understand is that we don't want you to go out there all willy-nilly just throwing your dick in everything. You understand what I'm saying? You really should be vetting a woman for casual sex. You feel what I'm saying? But when you click on
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and welcome to another exciting membership audio/video. This one, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to vet women for casual sex. Yes, you should be vetting women even if you're just trying to hook up, have casual sex, get with a girl quick and all that other stuff, right? So that's what I'm going to be mainly focusing on, in this program. When, you meet a girl at a bar, at a club, you have sex with a girl on the first date, you understand? Or you have sex with a girl maybe the second time you meet her, just you having sex with a woman quickly and, doing that for the first time with this particular woman. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why it's important for you guys to vet a woman for casual sex, for you just hooking up, right, is because you want to make sure that the girl that you're dealing with actually is a chick who responds positively towards sex. She's the type of chick that really wants to make it happen, and she's not one of these wishy-washy, goofy type of girls who, like they act like they want it to happen, but then they don't really want it to happen. And then it's an issue later. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that you guys actually get a full, thorough, understanding of how to vet these chicks for casual sex. See, I've been hooking up with girls for years. You understand what I'm saying? I had sex with hundreds of women. A lot of these women are women that I've met, just off of like, just randomly going out. Girls that I've had sex with on the first date, stuff like that. So I want to teach you guys the right way, the correct way to do this so that you know how to make this happen so that you can actually, get shit popping when you're out here, messing with these chicks and making things go down. All right. So let's get into this. Check this out. Now, let me stop that for a second because I can't give y'all all the sauce. This is why you got to go on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the new program on there right fucking now. If you join the Bad Boy membership, you can watch that right now. But
not to mention the Game Kings documentary plus what is like 99 other ones.
Hold on. Let's do this right now. I want to quickly count how many programs are on the membership right now. We'll just go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hold on, 5, 6.
You're gonna be here for a minute.
I know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
oh my God,
14, 15, 16, 17. Hold on, this shit going slow as hell. 18, 19. 20. See, we're gonna be here. It's probably like 100 joints on here, so I'm not gonna go through all of these joints. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of fucking shit on here, guys. So if you're not on the Bad Boy membership,
wait, somebody asked me real quick today. They asked me about a Bad Boy membership about vetting, like the vetting process.
Right.
Do you have one on this specifically for that? Because I know this.
Oh yeah, we got one specifically on vetting. It's called How to Vet a Woman. You see what I'm saying? Just with the strength of that. You feel what I'm saying? So we got that. We got all of that on the Bad Boy membership. So this is why you guys definitely need to get on here. See, I'm scrolling and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps fucking going. You understand what I'm saying? So we have a whole program on there because I always talk about vetting women for relationships and all that other stuff. You guys need to get up on the Bad Boy membership so you can watch all of these programs and get your shit cracking today. You feel what I'm saying? So there's damn near, I think at this point, almost like 100 something programs on there that you guys can, check out and make happen. So the reason why I wanted to show you guys that program, a quick little clip of the program of vetting a woman before you have sex with her, is because I wanted y'all to, because of what young grandpa was saying with his question, I want y'all to understand that we don't want you to be out here irresponsibly, but you also have to be realistic.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying when it comes to interacting with women in this game? So the thing is, you got to make sure you're being careful, protecting yourself, doing as much as you can. But at the same time, you have to be realistic about how you're interacting with women and getting shit popping. You feel what I'm saying? So that also goes down too. You feel me? So you got to definitely understand that. Let's get to a call real quick. Let's go to 773. 773, what's popping? Who this?
It was good. You guys hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yep, yes, sir.
That's what's up. What's going on?
All right, so check. I recently signed up to the Bad Boy membership. I'm enjoying, everything so far. Excuse me, read, go through the content and improve. Okay, so I guess I'll do a long story short. So I'm 35. I just made 35 this year.
All right.
Congratulations.
And I was just context, but I was good, when I was younger, because when you're young and when you're in school and around a lot of women, it's just easy to talk and get it cracking,
Right.
But what's the question? What's the question though?
In my mid-20s, I kind of became a recluse, I gained some weight, I had some bad luck, car accidents, things like that. And I kind of was like, fuck the world, for a minute. Mm-hmm. And now at 35, getting back into the real world, I'm probably, working and making good money. And I'm having a little bit of trouble now, because I don't know.
Well, so what's the trouble? What's going on? Let me ask you this. What are you doing to get women at this point?
So I try to use different sources. I use online dating. I will talk to people, but it's got to be a reason to talk to them. It's not like, I guess, when you say cold approach, me like I'm gonna walk across the hall and talk to a random person.
Yeah, you're not
really do that, but
okay. So you're not approaching women. Do you go to so you don't go to like events, bars, clubs, any of those things?
I do approach, but they'll be in like a situation where, say, I'm standing next to a person, or I'm in line with a person at the grocery store.
Okay,
I'll start conversation that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Are you dating or hooking up or going out with any woman at this moment?
Couple.
How many? Just what, 2?
Just 2. Literally a couple.
Okay, and out of those 2, did you smash any of them?
No, not yet.
How long you been seeing these 2?
About a month.
A month?
Yeah.
You went out with them?
Yes.
How many times?
On these, actually.
Okay, wait. So you went out with one? You went out with both of them one time each. So you only had a first date with both of them.
Yes.
And it's been a month since the first date?
Yes.
So, okay. So a month ago, you went on 2 first dates. You didn't set up a time to see him again? Huh?
No, now you're seeing, like, I guess, I only have the weekends because I work a crazy job that's very demanding and takes up a lot of my time. So on the weekends, I like to go out and whatever. But so sometimes I might ask, I'll call somebody that I met, or I'll.
But hold on, wait, hold on. So with these 2 women, if you have the weekends free, why didn't you set up a second time to meet up with them on the next weekend?
Yeah, I'm making note of that. So I know what I need to do now in that regard.
Okay, so you went out. Okay, let me explain something to y'all. I want to explain something to you and everyone. It's easy. Okay. When you have when you go out with a woman, right? There's going to be times where it don't work out where she's not going to want to see you again, or you might not want to see her again because you're not feeling it, whatever it is like that, right? But let me ask you a question. Did you want to see these women again?
One of them, yes.
Okay, so the other one, you was like, fuck that. You wasn't really feeling her.
Yeah, she got to talking all this crazy feminist, 3 genders and all this kind of stuff that I just can't relate to. So no, I could.
Okay, right. So the woman that you wanted to see, why didn't you text her back or hit her back up?
Well, eventually, but I've just had a lot to do recently.
But see, this is the problem, is that if you have a situation where you went out with a girl, you was feeling her, was she interested in you? Like, did she reach out to you, or what happened on a date with that one, the one you was feeling?
So we just, chopped it up and had a, couple of drinks, a little finger food, and just called it a night. Did
y'all kiss? Yeah, you ain't kiss her or nothing like that? Y'all just flirting? You ain't do none of that type of shit?
Nah.
Why not? Why didn't you kiss her? Why didn't you flirt with her and all that?
I don't know. I guess I didn't want to come across as thirsty.
You don't want to come off as thirsty?
Like the energy, it wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And she never texted you back or nothing, right?
She does, but it's like little lame stuff, like little silly memes, or hey, did you see what's on the news and that kind of stuff.
Wait, so she's texting you back, and you're not setting up a time for y'all to get together?
Like I said, I will.
No, that's not no. Yo, bro, let me ask you something. Do you really want like, you really want to get with women, or like, you don't really sound motivated, bro?
Right, exactly. It's like you just like whatever, you know what I mean?
Like you sound like somebody that's trying to get into wanting to spend time with women, but you don't really sound like you really that's what you really want to do.
Right.
Yeah, I think, during my time, I got off into all this like MGTOW stuff, and I think it messed me up a little bit.
Right, because what it sounds like is you got a girl who seems interested in you, and you ain't really doing nothing, which is going to cause her to fall off, and then you got to start over with a new chick. You understand that? So when was the last time this girl hit you up? Yesterday. So, and when did y'all have your date? What day was this? This was early in January?
Yeah.
So it's like the first week in January?
Yeah.
So the first week in January, y'all went out, and she's been hitting you up every week up until now, which is the end of January.
It's not super consistent, but like, yeah, every once in a while during the course of a week,
Right. And again, why don't you want to see this woman?
Just trying to, find the time.
And you said you're off on the weekends.
Yeah, but I've had a lot of business to take care of as of late. I just started a new position, and
Okay, but what days are you off on the weekends?
Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, so why don't you text her and say, hey, let's meet up this Saturday?
Okay, cool. Today's Friday. All right.
Right. It could be tomorrow. It could be next Saturday. But what I'm saying is, I would say, yeah, right. You off Sunday too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get off the phone with us, right? Text her and be like, listen, let's get together this Sunday at this time. You tell her what time and all that other stuff. Tell her to come through to your place.
All right, cool.
All right. And if she's not available Sunday, tell her next week. You there? You still there, bro? You sound like you're out of it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Miles might be right. Like, do you really even want to be fucking with this chick or fucking with women, period?
I do, just,
No, I don't know. Tell us. Huh?
I see the comments, man. It's funny. Like, that's just how my voice sounds.
You read it. Let me look, bro. Bro, look, like with guys like you, I tend to lose patience a little quickly because you seem to be the type of guy that it's like you're not responsible for anything in your life. Every time we ask you a question, it's MGTOW. Oh, I had a couple car accidents, and
right.
I was a recluse, and I did this. Bro, whatever you want in your life, you're responsible for the choice to make it happen.
Right.
Okay? You're the one that's responsible. So I don't give a fuck how many car accidents. I don't care how much weight you gained. I don't care what you used to do when you was 25. It's up to you to start making the changes now that you want to see in your life, bro.
Right.
And nobody's going to want it for you because you don't sound like you want it.
Right.
So don't call us up expecting us to want it for you. I already told y'all. This is the place that you come to for niggas to put their arm around you. We don't care about your feelings, bro. We're only here to tell you the fucking truth.
Right.
So if you want to listen to us or you want to sit there and look at the fucking comments because you give a fuck about what these other motherfuckers are saying about you, then this is really not the place, bro.
Because ain't nothing gonna happen if you ain't really trying to make nothing happen. You sound like you kind of just like on some whatever shit. And so nothing's gonna because it don't even make sense for us to try to help you get shit popping with the chick if you don't want it. Then what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
Hey guys, and I'm stepped up now.
What? Say it again.
I said I hear you guys. I'm gonna step it up now.
Bro, you need to take some time and figure out what you want, bro, and then go in that direction. That's all I'm gonna tell you for right now, bro. But keep us posted. You know what I'm saying? Get your energy up, drink a Red Bull or some shit, and you'll be fine. All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, man. This dude, he's just kind of like,
the energy,
like, bro. Like what?
You remember what I was saying before at the beginning when I was like laziness on top of negative thought?
Exactly. Right.
There's low energy, bro. There's low energy. And he actually look, he's doing better than a lot of guys, right?
Right.
Because he actually got first date set up, but because of his procrastination, lack of energy, and laziness, and possible negative thought, he didn't bother to hit them back up.
Right. And then he'll be the type of dude that'll say, yo, these chicks be playing games. I try to set up a second date, and she ain't call me back. And I'm like, nigga, it's been a month.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm shocked she's even still hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look at that. She's still hitting him up. So obviously she's somewhat interested.
Right. Exactly. And I'm like, and he not even setting up no date, nothing. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 757. 757. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's good? This is tremendous. What's going on, Locario?
What up, my brother? What's going on? Did you donate?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I was just listening. I just wanted to make a comment. I was just listening in. I wanted to make a comment. And the best way I could put it to a lot of the dudes that be listening, that be doubtful, you know what I'm saying, learning the game. I do, you know what I'm saying, I've been on your Bad Boy membership many different times, you know what I'm saying. I kept it for a while, downloaded all your shit on my drive and watched all of them shit, But just want to say to the fellas and callers listening, it's like, you got to look at it like, let's say you was trying to get in the karate tournament, right? Or MMA or some shit. The game is like that. And basically, you don't just jump out there and think you're going to win a fucking tournament. You're going to get your ass whooped and knock the fuck out.
Right.
The bottom line is you got to get with somebody that's like a sensei or somebody to teach you, hey, look, this is the proper way to throw a punch. This is the way to throw a kick. This is how you tackle a bit. It's the same thing with the game. It's just with women. You know what I'm saying? If you get out there with women and you don't have no game, no moves, AKA, or nobody's basically teaching you the game, if you don't got it, you're going to lose with women.
Right.
It's synonymous like losing with the tournament. You're going to lose out and you're going to be butthurt like some of these MGTOW, some of these red pill rage. What the hell you raging about if you learn the game and know how to operate and flow through that bitch? So, that's just basically with it. So when you learn how to code approach, and Locario right now is trending right now, not the code approach of women. I think that's the most craziest shit I ever heard in my life. I thought men were supposed to be the lions, the hunters.
Right.
I I watched this Saint in the Center podcast a few months ago, and he had this baddie up there in blue.
Yeah, shout out to my dude Saint in the Center. Shout out to my dude. That's my dude Saint in the Center. Good.
Marquette, I love that nigga intro. That nigga intro dope. But Shorty was bad, yo. She was bad as shit. And he asked her, he said, will you ever walk up to a man and basically try to talk to him? She was like, no, I'm terrified of the rejection. What if he turns me down? She's like, but I'll walk by, I'll look back a few times, I'll do something to try to get him to notice me. But she was like, but I am terrified. I need him to come and start it off and talk to me. I would love to go home with him or whatever, but he has to initiate it because I'm scared. Right. And I'm like, yo, see, she's giving the example why niggas need to approach the chick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I was like, wow, this will basically shut all that ready to don't approach women. You're validating. And think about it like this. Women got 1,000 men trying to holler at them a day. Why do they need to go approach a man?
Thank you. I've been saying that. You see what I'm saying? Like, see, dudes don't use their brain. They just live in these bubbles and don't think critically. Like I always tell people.
Right. That makes no fucking sense.
It makes no sense.
Like, you got the dude at the 7-Eleven, the dude at the bank, you got motherfuckers at the red light. They get tired of this shit. So you gotta be saucy with your approach to stand out. And well, they're gonna look at you automatically to see if you're sexually attractive to them. And then they'll respond if you come out your mouth correctly. So like when dudes be saying this shit, like that's some beta weak ass. So basically men can't be hunters no more. We gotta be one sitting on the side. I'm waiting for a choosing sign. I don't wait for shit.
Right. Nah, that's some real shit.
I'm talking about while I'm in the streets. I ain't waiting online. I hit 50 chicks up in the day. Hey, what's up, beautiful? Hey, what's going on? Hey, beautiful. They're going to look at your picture first. If they're attracted, they're going to say something back. Hey, how you doing today? Hey, handsome. Boom. And that's when you take off. Like, niggas got to stop being weak. You got to muscle this game. That's all I wanted to say, basically.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate the call, my brother. That's what I'm talking about. That's that man shit you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why dudes don't want to fuck with it. I'm telling you, this is scary to niggas, man. This type of shit.
It is scary. It's scary. No, for real. You think about it, to a lot of dudes, it's tough, man. Because you mean I gotta take full responsibility, go out here, holler at girls. There's a possibility that they might not be feeling me. And even though if they're not feeling me, I still got to continue to talk to more women.
Exactly.
Who may or may not be feeling me.
Right. Sounds like a scam to me. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's just, niggas is funny out here, man. But anyway, so let's go to 412. I think this might be Sushi. Sushi, what up?
Hey, Mr. Locario. Yeah, I'm doing it on Venmo, don't worry.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yo, I got this thing bothering me.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Recently.
Okay, go ahead. Now go ahead. You were sounding like you was underwater for a second. Go ahead.
Oh, it might be my phone. I don't know what happened.
Now you good now. Go ahead.
So there's been this thing that's been bothering me, and it kind of came up again recently because it's Chinese New Year is coming back, right? It's coming up, right?
Okay.
So my dad, right, my father, right, he has a girlfriend, right? And his taste is weird, right? He's like these like older women, they're much older than him, and they're don't look good, they're ugly looking, and then they also like not that bright, right?
So what's the issue?
I just don't know.
What's the issue though?
There's no issue. Just I don't approve of it. I just think that's I don't know what to think.
Why do you need to approve of it?
Because every time I see, the woman, I was just like, I just want to vomit, I got anger.
Sushi. Hold on. Is your dad happy with the woman he's with?
I don't know. I think, yeah.
Listen, if he's happy, that's all that matters, bro. Don't worry about him. You gotta focus on your shit.
Okay.
Because your dad's getting it in. You're not getting it in right now at the moment. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about your dad. Focus on you getting what you need to get, and you'll be good. You feel what I mean?
All right,
man. Well, appreciate the call, my brother. Yeah, Sushi, your phone is crazy right now. But anyway, we're gonna answer these questions real quick, and we're gonna get up out of here in like 10 minutes. All right. So next question is Lonely Guy. So what's the best way to not look away when you lock eyes with a girl you're interested in? This part of the reason I hesitate to approach. Well, this is the thing. A lot of times if you lock eyes with a chick and you look away, that's because you might be nervous or uncomfortable. You feel what I'm saying? She should look away, not you. You see what I'm saying? So just you know what I'm saying? Just look at her and walk up to her and be like, yo, why you looking at me, yo? She's like, what you mean? I'm like, listen, then you start talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared to fucking look these chicks in the eye. So how do you deal with a high interest girl who has a higher sex drive than you? Nigga, you share her with your friends or some shit, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
call for help, nigga. What the fuck?
Like share with your boys, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Serious question. Does April MC have a sister? Not to my knowledge. April, you got a sister? You don't got a sister, right? I think she asleep in the room. So I don't think April has a sister. When an online date says, please don't be a killer on the date or before you're taking her home, what do you say? Oh my goodness, hilarious. That's just her being playful, saying, hope you're not a murderer, yada, 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 all that other stuff, and you got to just say, listen, I want to make sure you're not a killer. You know what I'm saying? You might be crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to fill you out to make sure your ass ain't crazy. You feel me? Chris just said a lot of women think I'm an old ass man with kids when they see my profile or before I talk to them in person. What should my play be when this happens? What? You gotta give me some more information. I don't understand what you're talking about with that. Because how do they think you're an old ass man with kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you look like an old ass man? Like, what's going on with you? I don't know. And if that's the case, like, why do you care? Just like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Deal with the chicks who's being responsive. A lot of the times, y'all be worried about chicks who aren't really responsive to you and wanting to know what to do with that. And the easiest thing to do with that is not fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? And fuck with the chicks who's going to be responsive to you. You know what I'm saying? So how do you get into the next Tinder evaluation? Email at questions4 Locario@gmail.com. That's questions 4 Locario@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So it says, why is masculinity continuing to go down the drain? Adult male virginity has gone up from 10% to 30% from, I believe, 2008 to now. Why aren't men trying to take heed to game and improve? Well, don't worry about they ass at this point, but really it's because they want that they want that boy pussy. I don't know. I think that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So dudes just, they lazy. You know what I'm saying? And they negative.
I believe I have an idea what it is. Okay, so they have this saying, strong men are created in bad times, and weak men are created in good times.
Right. Mm-hmm.
If you consider technology and how far we've come as a civilization, as a society, convenience has gotten far better than it ever was before.
Right.
So with the statement that, weak men are created in good times, technologically speaking, we're living in really good times.
Right.
We got cell phones, smartphones, Google, look, a few years back, you couldn't even, you had to call a guy to trade stocks.
Right.
Now I can literally do it on my phone.
Right.
Like, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to call anyone. Everything is easier. So it's very, it's like you were saying before, with the advent of social media and dating apps and all that.
Right.
The guys who were weak when it came to relating to women before are going to be even more weak.
Right.
You understand? Because remember, the guys who were actually good with women, it was only a small percentage.
Right.
So the guys who are going to be good with women these days is still only going to be a small percentage. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's literally how it is. So the reason why masculinity is continuing to go down the drain is because technology is too good. There's no need for strong men these days. You understand? So, right. Don't get me wrong. There is a need for strong men, but what I'm saying is, for most, day-to-day functions of life as it concerns technology, there's not a need for strong men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the real shit. He said, if I'm on FaceTime a call with a woman I met on a dating app, what are some red flags I need to look out for before I invite her over to my place? I do this if I'm too busy to meet up face to face.
Okay.
What was you gonna say?
Oh no, I was gonna say he shouldn't be on the call anyway, but I guess he took care of it because he does this because he's too busy.
Right.
I just don't believe in that shit at all.
My thing is, if you're it's like anything else. It's like if you were to meet face to face, you just have to be able to talk to her, and this is why I say you have to talk to and interact with more women, because you'll start to see patterns in different women that are on some bullshit. But also, you need to understand yourself to understand what are the type of things you will or will not tolerate. You see what I'm saying? So the red flags are based off of your own, what you put up with, or what you like. I want to say put up with, what your standard is. I should say. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if my standard is, I want a girl that does A, B, and C, and I don't want a girl who does D, E, and F. And if I'm on the phone and I know this D, E, and F, then that's a red flag, and I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you have to have your own standard of what it is that you want to happen with the chick in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about exactly what you want in the situation, and then see if this chick adheres to that. Your questions that you ask her should be based off of those things. You see what I'm saying? The things you're talking about and interacting with her with should be based off of you evaluating her to see if she's worth, actually continuing to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? So Harvey said, so you have to strike while the iron is hot always? Yes. Now there's times where you might not be able to because of logistics, but understand that the chances of you fucking with her again go down.
Yo,
you understand what I'm saying?
Why do they ask questions like this? Like, what do you mean?
Like, I remember I was with a chick one time, and it was funny because I went out with her. We went to get a drink, and she wanted me to come back to her place. But I said, yo, I can't right now because I gotta go do some work. But I said, I'll be finished with work around 11. So I said, I can meet you afterwards. So she said, okay, cool. So after 11, I went to go see her. And the funny part was, when I went to see her and we was doing that thing, whatever, she said, if you didn't come tonight, I'd have never called you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, she basically let me know, like, if I didn't see you, it would have been a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking in my head, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how that shit go. You feel what I mean? So, but a lot of guys don't understand it. Now, we say that to say this.
It's not to say that you should be like, oh, I gotta go get with this girl because there's not gonna be a chance or whatever, and I gotta like rush and do all this other craziness. I'm not saying that. We're just saying you need to be aware of how these things go. So that you won't be like shocked or annoyed when you try to put it off thinking that you could get it later. Because see, women actually live more in the moment than men. You understand what I'm saying? That's what guys don't understand. Women live very in the moment. So what happens is in that moment, she was ready for the dick. You understand what I'm saying?
Dick is a gift.
She's ready for the dick. You see what I mean?
It's a
now,
gift.
what happens is that you hit her up 3 days later when you free. At that moment, she's probably she don't want the dick right now. You understand what I'm saying? A bunch of shit happened, and now her mindset is on some other shit, and it just is what it is. You understand? And that's how women get down. Like for us, we're thinking like if we want to fuck a chick, we want to fuck her like a whole year could pass by and we see her next year and be like, oh yeah, remember last year when we spoke? Yeah, let's fuck. And we're still ready. You understand what I'm saying? With a chick, fucking 24 hours have passed by.
Not even.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Fuck that. Like an hour, 15 minutes will pass by. Her ass is like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you got to strike while the pussy's hot. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do it.
Always. Yes, always. You fucking.
So isn't it anyway? Wait, isn't it any way for me to stop? Or is it okay? Is there any way for me to stop going mid-tow or taking the red pill when I try to go back on the dating scene? What are y'all talking about, bro?
Nah, we don't please don't answer that fucking question.
I don't even know what the fuck these niggas talking about. How can you get a shy female to open up? I'm naturally high energy person, so I'd be nice to be able to get a girl to reciprocate that energy, to make our connection more enjoyable. What is the thing? If she's not opening up, usually either she's just has some sort of like issues or she's just not really feeling you like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Guys, stop trying to fit a circle peg into a square.
Facts. Facts.
This is the type of thing that gets you guys fucked up. You trying to. Okay, listen. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm sorry about this. But not every chick is gonna be right for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm truly sorry.
I don't know, Miles. Sounds like a scam to me. You feel what I'm saying?
It sounds like a scam. It sounds like a fucking scam. I swear. but see, this is the beginnings of a harassment suit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she's truly shy and introverted, you shoot your shot real quick, give her a chance to respond.
Right.
She still responded like, I don't know, I'm kind of shy. All right, hey, have a nice day. Peace. Take it easy.
Right.
Because since you are the way you are, I'm not here to change the way you are. And I'm not here to change who I am to try to fit who you are either.
Right.
I'm here to find the motherfucker that could get with me. That's all.
Right, exactly.
You motherfuckers is trying to make every single bitch like you.
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
What? Oh my God. How do I get a shy female to open up? You don't.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She ain't feeling you, bro. That's it.
Like, yo, I don't understand that shit, bro. I keep telling y'all niggas, there's no such thing as rejection. Because if a chick is not feeling you, it has nothing to do with you.
Because, you know, it's funny. Like, this is what I was saying before when I said that women don't have an identity, because you think this girl's shy, but she'll be around another nigga and she ain't shy for some reason, right? Because she liked that dude, and therefore she's all smiles and giggles and fucking animated and shit. You understand? Like, yo, like I'm telling you, women are the tree in the forest that doesn't make a sound when you're not around. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yo, let me tell y'all something real quick. Other night, We just finished fucking. We're in the shower, and the girl said to me, I was so not prepared for this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I did not leave my house thinking I'm going on this date and I'm gonna have sex tonight.
Right.
And she was like, "You're trouble."
Right.
And I said to her, I said, "Stop it." I said, "The only thing I did was allow you to realize that it was something that you actually wanted to do."
Mm-hmm.
And then she literally went like this. She said, "You know, you're right." Like she straight up admitted the truth. Like, yo, you're right. Like,
right. You
just kind of made it clear that it was something that I wanted to do, and I did it.
Mm-hmm.
See, you guys get fooled because you'll see a guy and maybe the chick might have a certain type of attitude, and then you'll see a certain type of guy walk up to her.
Mm.
And then she'll all of a sudden kind of just respond to him and be putty in his hands.
Right.
And then you think to yourself, well, she had a difficult attitude when I approached her, and he walked up and she just melted in his arms. He knows something that I don't, and I should be able to do exactly what he did.
And
see, the thing is that yes, it's possible. But you have to understand, and then you'll hear like that. You'll talk to that guy, and he'll say, "Oh yeah, I made her like me.
Mm-hmm.
I broke her down and made her like." No, what is happening is that the guy realized how to get her to see his point of view,
right?
And then she actually realized that she liked him, and then she became putty in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because there was something in her that was attracted to him.
Right.
So the thing is that that's why it's a numbers game, because you have to find the girl that's gonna come around to your point of view.
Right.
That's what it's about. That's why we tell you guys to play the numbers game. I mean, it's probably the same reason why y'all tell us we scamming.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It sounds like a scam, but it's not a fucking scam. The truth is that not every girl is gonna fucking like you.
Exactly.
And no matter what these guys tell you, oh, I can make any woman fall in love with me.
Right.
No. That woman liked him before he even walked up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And like Locario said, at different times, in different times, a woman has feelings that change.
Right.
Like yo, a chick could fucking say no to 5 dudes in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next dude walk up, and then she'll think to herself, you know what? I've been saying no to like the last 5 guys. You know what? The next guy that walks up to me, I'm just going to say yes, no matter what. I want to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be over there in the corner watching this happen, and you're like, wow. And then you'll pick the fact that he was tall, or you'll pick the fact that he had a jawline, or you'll pick the fact that he was wearing jewelry. Oh, he looks like he got money. That's why he got her. No, he got her simply because she was tired of saying no, and she wanted to see what would happen if she said yes.
Mm.
This is why you just got to play the numbers game. You got to be out there playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
You miss every shot that you don't take.
Facts.
You understand? That's why you got to take the shot, and don't be mad when you miss. Just get the ball and post up for the next shot.
Mm-hmm.
And stop worrying about shit. Y'all dudes kill me, man. Y'all kill me.
That's it. Let's get through these questions real quick. And shit, we got like 1 call. Fuck. Okay. It's mad late. I'm trying to get him out of here.
Hopefully it's the how big is it?
Exactly. So it says, what do I do if I like fat chicks, but I ain't trying to let none of my homies or anyone else see me holler at them? So you got bigger problems, bro.
Yeah.
Your problem is not the fat chicks. Your problem is you give a fuck about what people think about you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You should holler at the fat chicks and don't give a fuck if your friends like it or not. You see what I'm saying? That's the answer. You're worried about your friends that you fucking up right now. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't be yourself. It's terrible. You said, can you talk to girls even though you're nervous? Yes, you can talk to girls even though you're nervous. You understand what I'm saying? The nervousness usually comes from the idea of talking to women versus actually talking to them. Because a lot of times when you start talking to them, you're not nervous anymore in a lot of cases.
That's true.
It's like stage fright. You scared to go on the stage
But then once you're on the stage, you're like, yo, this ain't that bad. It ain't that serious. You understand? You start to realize that once you're on the stage, though, you got to actually get on the stage. So you got to actually go and talk to the girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can use that shit. I remember this dude called in and he said that he went up to this chick and he was nervous. And he told her, he said, yo, listen. He's like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think it's like really beautiful and it's making me really nervous right now. And he's like, she laughed and was like, you know, flattered by that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So he just used it to his advantage. You know what I'm saying?
And it broke the ice. It broke the nerves.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So Tevin said, will a woman hold out on sex if she feels you have too much in common with her? I feel like the more you get to know a chick, the more they hold out or make you wait. Well, that's the problem. You getting to know her more, which equals boyfriend energy, which equals she's going to probably wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're creating the situation which causes her to think, oh, I shouldn't fuck him now. Let me wait because he seems like boyfriend material. And guys who I think are boyfriend material, I don't fuck them quickly because I don't want to give them the sex and then they just leave. So I make them wait so that he can see me as girlfriend material. You see that? See, all y'all guys will realize that whole body count bullshit that y'all be bitching about. Y'all caused and created your own fucking situation to where y'all can't even get sex like y'all want because these women out here, they're like, oh, well, I want him as a boyfriend. So I can't fuck him because I want him to think that I'm the type of girl who doesn't just fuck guys like that, because guys are saying we're not going to wife up girls who have sex quickly. You see what I'm saying? You see how you guys' own nonsense causes you to create the situations that cause you to not get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes don't be getting this shit. It's crazy. Okay, this is the last question we got from King Lee. Said, I know you say it's a numbers game. I agree, but how do you know when your approach game needs work? Since every girl is not for you. No, this is the thing. If you're approaching, right, what's going to happen is that some girls are going to be receptive and some girls are not. You understand what I'm saying? Now, your approach game is going to need work if you approach damn near like 200 chicks and none of them is trying to get at you. You understand what I'm saying? Then your approach game probably needs work because there's something that you're doing that's causing all of these women to not want to fuck with you. The funny part is that the law of averages, usually, even if you're doing some goofy ass shit, one of those girls out of the 200 is going to try to fuck with you at some point. You understand what I'm saying? Just off the law of averages. You see what I mean? So the thing is that if you actually want to get more success, then you go out there and approach, but also you just tighten up what you're doing. But see, this is the thing. The approach is about you learning to be confident enough to approach more so than it is anything about the technique of what you're doing when you're approaching, because the technique is important, but it's not as important as you having the confidence to approach in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Because if you approach in the first place, but you don't really know what to say to girls, or you're nervous or whatever it is that you feel is going to stop you, the fact that you're doing it means that you have the confidence and the courage to do it. So the fact that you can do that means that you can tighten up on the actual conversation and interaction you're having with the women. You see what I'm saying? But it's all about you being able to approach in the first place. So it's not that. So you will know or recognize that your interactions with the women need work because of you approaching on a consistent basis and not getting the results you want. You see what I'm saying? But you not getting the results that you want have to actually align with what is realistically supposed to happen playing the numbers game. So what I mean is, don't come up to a nigga talking about, yo, Locario, Miles, I approached 3 girls and they all rejected me. What's wrong? Nigga, you got to talk to more women. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you said I approached 50 girls and none of them wanted to talk to me, right? Then I could be like, okay, well, maybe there's some things that you could tighten up on to help you get more success in certain, you understand what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand, right? But that's what it is. But let's take this last call and we're going to head up out of here. All right. 813, what's popping?
Hey, Locario, Miles, how you guys doing?
Chilling. What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Damn it, it's not a troll.
Yeah, but I did donate.
No. What's going on?
Just got 2 questions real quick.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm having trouble at some of the bars and clubs where some of the nights they really turn up the music to the point where you just can't speak to anyone unless you're like basically next to their ear. I'm having trouble with when I'm going, walking up to a group of women because now like I'm having a harder time introducing them to each one. So
Stop.
Way to go about,
Stop. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? You just can't hear me.
No, I think you go ahead, Mouth.
Caller. What do you know the definition of insanity, right?
What's that? Doing the same thing again?
Doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. If you want to talk and have a conversation with females, why do you go to a place where they turn up the music so fucking loud that you can't hear yourself think? If your objective is to talk to women, that obviously means that you got to put yourself in a different environment, bro. Yes. So that means you got to go to a bar, you got to go to a lounge, you got to go to a place where the music is softer. That's what you have to do. Period.
Okay. All right, I got my second question here real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's a parade. So I'm in Tampa. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Gasparilla Parade.
Nah, I don't think I heard that.
Well, there's basically about like 300,000 people just coming into Tampa celebrating a parade. I was trying to see, I really want to get things popping during tomorrow, which is the parade. So I was thinking about pulling up my car close to, where people walk around, go by, and try and see, try to talk to as many people, women as I can, and try and pull them over to essentially my car for a quickie.
So wait, so
do you have any tips?
So you said you want to pull the chicks to your car to do what in your car?
Oh, just hook up.
To hook up in your car.
Right.
Daylight.
So you're gonna be smashing chicks in the daytime in your car. Is that what you're saying?
If you want
Well, that's the thing. Listen, I would say it's good to approach and talk to those women at at this wherever you're gonna be at. That's fine. What I'm saying is that if you're trying to hook up in your car in broad daylight where other people can see you, I don't think that's that's a little too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like hotels nowhere or nothing. There's there's nowhere you can take them that's inside.
No, nothing that's close by where it's within 10 minutes. At least that's something that I can afford because the prices are crazy out here for the weekend.
Well, hey, if that's what you feel you need to do, do it. If that's what you feel you need to do, but I wouldn't necessarily, because that's on some other shit. You know what I mean? You could get yourself in some issues with that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like some cops will come through, be like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? And then you get arrested for indecent exposure. You want all that shit to go down?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't thought that far ahead.
Exactly. You got to think about all these things, bro. You got to think about all these things.
Yeah, thinking about those type of things is a part of the game, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
How far do you live from the parade?
So they close all the roads, but it would take at least 25 minutes
to get to your place.
Back to my place. Right.
That's not that bad though, actually. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a kind of a minute. But see, my thing was, I would think the best course of action is for you to talk to as many women as possible, right? What time does the parade over?
The parade begins like at noon, but then ends around 8. But it continues on to like a different part of the city.
Okay,
it really doesn't end till like.
Because what I would say is, it will make more sense from what I would think is to talk to as many women as possible, exchange information with as many women as possible, and then later on that day, try to set up a time for y'all to get together. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you get together with them after the parade, You understand what I'm saying? Then you make something happen with them. Because also think about it this way. Think about all the time you're going to waste if you talk to a girl at the parade, holler at her, try to get her back to your car, and then you're near your car or whatever, and then shit don't even go down, and you wasted a whole hour or so when you could have talked to like 50 other women and interacted with them, exchange numbers with those girls, and then try to set up with one of those or two of those or whatever that same night. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll probably have more volume of women that you could talk to and exchange information with. And then once everything settles down and dies down, then you make something happen. Because also in the parade, if you meet some chick, most likely she's going to be with somebody else or with people. So how are you going to, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's going to be that many women in the parade just chilling by themselves, walking by. I'm sure there's going to be a few there, but you know what I'm saying? Most women that are there probably going to be with other friends and other people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you talk to them, be like, yo, let's hang out, later on tonight or whatever, or let me get your information, and then have them hit you up later that night, or you hit them up and then set a time when they're away from their friends and away from all of the other craziness going down. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got it.
All right, bro. Well, appreciate your call, my brother. And keep us posted, man. We gonna holla. All right, people. That is it. We about to wrap this shit up. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Check out the new program, How to Vet a Girl for Casual Sex. Anything else, Miles, you want to say before we get up out of here?
Today's Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure you guys, come join us Sunday, 12 noon on the what is it called again? Oh, Real Game No Theory panel.
What happens when it's late? You forgetting shit.
Yeah, K Zaggin 20, championship game coach EO, Steve the Dean, Mr. 1950, Locario, and myself. All right. So make sure y'all come through 12 noon on either channel. All right.
Sure. All right, so guys, we are out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. We will holler at y'all later. Peace. We gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.